Kahalaimla, Alahainaw Yahawah, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, Hamashiach, Wamalakia, by Hashem, Harawat, Bakagurash, Barakathum, the water by Babal, Wakwam Yasharala. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily. To the men out there teaching the likewise doctrine, I say you shalom. Today we're going to get into a video a couple videos, whereas Trump trying to hold this front like the America is winning the war. No, America's already lost. It's just a matter of time for the Lord to stick a fork in this place because it is done. Now what he's doing is he's going to various media outlets saying that the war is won. They don't want to talk about the casualties. I think 13 bases got destroyed over 8 countries over in the Middle East, so-called. They don't want to talk about casualties. They keep talking about it 6. No, out of all them bases that got destroyed, people died. But see, they want to keep you in the dark because they don't want you to know that America is finished. And they are deliberately destroying this country on purpose. That's why you're seeing an uptick of crash outs. Because people know, they can feel it in their spirit. This place is done. Because you got idiots running it, breaking all kind of laws. No justice is being done or brought forth. And then this liar just waxes worse and worse. There's no justice here. The only time justice is going to come here is when Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai pulls up and finishes this place off. Now, before we get into the videos, I want to get a copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowances made for fair use of purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Let's go ahead and get it. Now, the name of this video is Trump on Iran War, I Think We Won. And this was posted 6 hours ago. Now, check this out.
President Trump continues to have mixed messaging on the war with Iran. Yesterday, he claimed the U.S. has won and that a peace deal with Tehran could be close, but he says there's no deadline to reach an agreement. Mr. Trump also repeated threats to resume bombing if there's no deal. CBS News senior White House correspondent Weijia Zhang joins us now with more on this. Weijia, good morning. What do you make of the president's latest, somewhat contradictory comments on all this?
Good morning, Errol. Good morning to everybody. This is not new from President Trump. We have heard this sort of optimism before, and we've also heard the threats that come along.
See, she called it optimism. She's not allowed to say the president's lying his ass off. See, they got all kind of little fill-in words for lies, like they'll say falsehoods, false claims. You know, they'll never come out and say, you lying. These people ain't shit.
With a lack of progress. And as you mentioned, Trump is now warning that if there is no peace deal, the U.S. will attack Iran with much higher and even bigger intensity.
So I think we won.
Promoting a UFC match scheduled at the White House for next month, President Trump declared victory in another fight against Iran.
We've had very good talks over the last 24 hours, and it's very possible that we'll make a deal.
According to a report from Axios.
See, that's all this man good for, stringing you along with lies and bullshit. And he ain't even good at that. The whole world knows what kind of liar this man is. This man has no loyalty to nobody. The only reason he's doing this because he's being blackmailed to do it to stay out of jail for the pedophiles. Let's go.
White House officials believe they are getting close to an agreement with Iran on a one-page memorandum to end the war and start more detailed negotiations. The deal would include a moratorium on Iran's nuclear enrichment, the lifting of U.S. sanctions, and both sides ending restrictions in the Strait of Hormuz. An Iranian official said the proposal is being reviewed. Trump insisted Iran has already signed off on his key condition.
Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon, and they won't.
See, this is a 30-year lie that doo-doo Netanyahu started. Every 10 years or so, 10 years, he'll come up in front of a panel of people with his little fake-ass chart talking about how Iran is very close to a nuclear weapon. And if they are, so what? You got them. You can't tell these people how to spend their money. See, this is a indirect way for them to get into Iran and steal that uranium. J.D. Vance already spilled the beans on it. They want the uranium. Covetous thieves. And they got your people, your family, and your friends in the military out there being pirates and straight up murderers. No rule of law, no international law, no rules of engagement, just lawless ass murderers. That's your military.
And they've agreed to that.
Iran has not said that publicly, and Trump.
See how he just lie on people? See, Esau got a special gift. He lies on nations. It just doesn't stop at one person. And that's what it's going to come down to. That's going to make this, the Lord is going to put the spirit on these other nations to destroy this bitch. These people lie on nations, man. They have lied. Look how they lie on us throughout history, whitewashing everything, telling the world we ain't shit, we didn't invent shit, we don't do shit, but look at all the truth springing out of the earth right now. These people are born liars, just like Psalms 58:3. Matter of fact, let me go and get that one while I bring it out. Shit, might well read it. Psalm chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Let go.
Lamented its leaders have backed off past agreements.
We've had some good talks before, as you know. Right. And all of a sudden, the next day, they're like, they forgot what happened.
No, bro. You just lying on these people. See how he got to signal his boy to co-sign the lie for him? That's all he does.
After one day, the president paused his proposed Project Freedom after apparently only guiding very few ships through the Strait of Hormuz. The Pentagon said a U.S. Navy FA-18 Super Hornet, like this one, launched from the deck of the USS Abraham Lincoln, continued to enforce the U.S. blockade, shooting out the rudder of an Iranian oil tanker that the Pentagon said ignored, quote, multiple warnings to stay out of an Iranian port.
President Trump also insisted that the agreement would include the U.S. extracting Iran's highly enriched uranium, which...
There it is. You heard her. Let's run it back.
Also insisted that the agreement would include the U.S. extracting Iran's highly enriched uranium, which...
That means they're going to steal it. It's not an extraction. It's theft.
Is a key component for building a nuclear weapon, and Iran is storing a lot of it. When the president told us the exact same thing last month, Iran responded by saying that uranium is not going to be transferred under any circumstances.
Exactly. Iran know what they're doing. No, you ain't getting our uranium. It's theirs. Whatever they want to do with it, they can do. Who are you to tell these people what they can't do with their shit? The world's biggest criminal still trying to be the world's police. Stop it. Get some help. Let's come out of this. Now, that was the setup video. This is the reality. The name, this is All He Do Is Lie.
All right. First and foremost, let me all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, and double to Pastor Ezra Jim Mess, and salutation to your brother Push Word with truth and sincere and four corners. I'm the brother Ties one for Jim Mississippi Camp. And a quick lesson. Hey, see, Esau, all his lies is being caught up with, all right? All the lies he been telling, it been caught up with, man. Let people really see who you are, man. You looking weak, Esau. America, you're looking weak. Y'all looking weak. So what you gonna do about it? You're not gonna do nothing about it. But for the fact, all the lies you've been saying for all these years, and now that war going over there in Iran kicking teeth down your fucking throat, destroying all your bases, killing them soldiers. But they're trying to say, oh no, not one soldier there. Yeah, them soldiers they got killed over there. All right, but I'm gonna play this video.
Unprecedented destruction. A CNN investigation discovering Iran has caused extensive damage to a majority of the U.S. military sites in the region. Precise Iranian missile and drone strikes, aided by sophisticated Chinese technology, hitting some of America's most crucial military assets in the Middle East. The extent of the damage unknown until now. Our Tamara Kablawi is out front.
Camp Buehring, Kuwait. American soldiers enjoying a karaoke night at one of the biggest U.S. military hubs in the Gulf. That was then. This is now. A once bustling American microcity in the desert, nearly empty and heavily damaged after a weeks-long barrage of Iranian missiles and drones. One of many U.S. military facilities in the oil-rich Arabian Peninsula, targeted by Iran even as the U.S. and Israel pummeled the Islamic Republic's large arsenal. So what impact have Iran's strikes had on America's footprint in the Middle East? A CNN investigation found evidence of unprecedented destruction. We can reveal that strikes damaged at least 16 U.S. installations across 8 countries.
Oh, it's even worse than I said. I thought it was 13, but it was 16 across 8 countries. Ishmael wants you gone. You ain't good for nothing but lying. Death, violence, and destruction. And theft.
According to our analysis and sourcing, that's the majority of American military positions in the region, and some of them are virtually unusable now.
Unprecedented destruction.
But he telling the world that they winning.
Mm-hmm.
You're not winning. You're not winning at all, man. They destroyed 16 bases. And you trying to say no people died? Come on, Esau. Stop all the fucking lying, man. Stop all the lying. We know who you are, bro. All right, that's what they do, man. You know they gotta lie, man. All right, but let me get this in Psalms 50. I said Psalm 58. Psalm 58. It's like Psalm 58. Ooh. Hey, your last case with you. All right, this Psalm 58 and 1. Do your deeds speak righteousness, O congregation? Do you judge uprightly, O son of man? You know that nigga don't judge. You know that nigga. You know how Esau. Esau don't judge you right or fairly. You know that's how you do. But do you judge unrightly, O son of man? Verse 2. Yet in your heart you work a wickedness. You weigh the violence of your hand in the earth. All right, wherever he go. This nigga violent, man. He bring the problem. He is the fucking problem. He loves the sword, but guess what? This is blessing. Verse 3. The wicked are straying from the womb. They go astray as soon as they being born, speaking lies. And this all this nigga do is lie.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he do, man. Nigga wake up out of bed and they gonna lie, tell a lie.
What you say?
And you got all the people believing this shit, man. This nigga just lied, man. And he wanted to keep some satellites from getting he wanted some kind of satellite company not to bring this information out because he want to keep everybody blinded, keep everybody thinking that they winning, but they're not winning. All right, that's how this nigga move. All right, verse 4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. they all like it. So they all like the deaf all of this that stop the ears, right? Stop hurt ears, right? That yeah, hey, you know when you lie, that lie just that little lie turned to a big lie. But now he been lying so damn much, he can't stop the line. Like, cause he don't let the let the people down. I per se, I guess. But so that's why they lie, right? But this is some quick, but it's just like you're not America getting their ass kicked over there, man. All right, and with that, and bro, sister, stay strong. We almost home. I have y'all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Abushai, Bahashem, Bakakwadash, and double to Passeos GMS. And salutation to your brother, pushing word of truth necessary, shalom.
All right. That was one of so like that was one of the brothers from the Mississippi camp. I just let him speak because he was telling straight truth, you know. All these people do is lie. Let's get some video scripture, Salaki. This is the book of Job, chapter 13, verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. I got pages and pages of scriptures on lies. Let's get it. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, that Satan should get an advantage of us. We're not ignorant of his devices. We know why you doing this shit. Because number one, Trump doing it because he's being blackmailed by Israel because he don't want to go to jail because of the pedophiles. Let's just get that out of the way. And they're trying to steal back their birthright by starting a world war and to rule over ashes. That makes sense. See, these people are base men. They all emotion. No logic. All gas is on emotion. No logic. If you nuke this planet, you got to live here too, fucking idiot. But see, this is emotion. Esau is an emotional man. Block you for that. Let's keep rolling. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 25. A true witness delivereth souls, but a deceitful witness speaketh lies. Psalms chapter 5, verse 9. There is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Yeah, they tell them elaborate lies, them lies that draw you in, you know, so you can't dispute it. Oh, he going into detail. He must be telling the truth. No, that's just how Esau mind works. He freestyles lies. He lies as he goes. That's why the White House, all the people working in the White House under Trump, they hate dealing with him because this man to get on TV and tell a lie and don't even prep the rest of the people to back him up. Now they looking stupid because this man just contradicted them. They say and all the people in the White House said that this man is the problem. He's part of the problem. The main problem is Amalek. The tiny tops, they got to go. Esau leaving with them because they the same nation. Both of them the same nation of Edom. But the tiny tops are the first of the nations. So yeah, they're gonna be in rulership right now. Let's get Psalms chapter 7, verse 4. Behold, he travaileth in iniquity. He hath conceived mischief and have brought forth falsehood over and over and over and over. Now let's go to Proverbs chapter 6. And we start at verse 14. Frowardness is let me start over. Frowardness is in his heart. Frowardness means you're difficult to get along with and you're this way on purpose so you can have your way. That's all Esau does. He throws tantrums till he gets his way. He devises mischief continually. He soweth discord. Always putting This group against that group. Dividing people, keeping them divided. Even if he got to lie on one of these groups, he gonna divide them up. This is how Esau works. He hates unity because unity sees through his bullshit. That's why he makes it a point to keep the people divided. Verse 15, therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. These 6 things that the Lord hate, yes, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands to shed innocent blood, a heart that divides of wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Donald Trump and all his flunkies, they are living abominations. Literally. It just said it. In verse 16, these 6 things that the Lord hate, yes, 7 are an abomination to him. And then I read all the characteristics that the Lord hates. It just so happened Trump has all these characteristics. Therefore, he is an abomination. But for some reason, you people that voted for him, quote unquote, y'all saw leadership. That tells me how stupid you are. Let's keep rolling. See, and see that's the spirit right there, because it brought us right to Job chapter 30, verse 8. They were children of fools. Yeah, children of base men, they were viler than the earth. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 7. Go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. They couldn't have, they picked the dumbest Edomite in the box to play president, because he's not a president. Farthest thing from it. Like, that's why I said to play president. Esau loves to play. He loves to pretend. He loves to pretend to be us. He loves to pretend like he's righteous and godly. See what I'm saying? Obadiah chapter 1, verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The video I tried to post yesterday about how over 70 nations are tired of America and Israel. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 7. As for the scoundrel, his devices are evil. He plans wicked schemes, ruin the poor with lying words, even when the plea of the needy is right. He don't care. Because Esau, he doesn't believe in righteousness. He believes in let his strength be law. We got the guns. You're going to do what we say, or we're going to murder you. Unfit to rule. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10, let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. That's right. Sirach chapter 13, verse 4. This is about the uranium. Listen to this. If thou be for his profit, he will use thee. But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee. See, that's the only reason why he even over there. He wanted to get something out of the deal. Uranium, just like when they went down to Venezuela, stolen people oil, stole their president and his wife. Job chapter 15, verse 35, they conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, in their belly prepare deceit, in their belly prepare mischief, Salaki. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusted swords his wickedness. Sirach chapter 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. How many peace treaties have they broken in the last couple of months? Yeah. Keep rolling. Proverbs chapter 26, verse 25. When he speaketh fair, believeth him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, whose hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. When it says the whole congregation, it means on a global scale. Everybody's seeing this in real time due to the unicorn or the internet. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the wicked bear rule, hold on, let me get it. I don't want to try to butcher it up. Let's just go to it. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Verse 12. Oh, we started at 11 because this is especially talking about Trump. A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it until afterwards. Verse 12. If a ruler hearkens to lies, all his servants are wicked. Look at his so-called administration / flunkies. All they do is lie for him. Keep rolling. Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbor, and he is not. He the one doing the spoiling. Spoil means to rob. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15. And this is how dumbed down you Americans are. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well toward his going. The prudent man know he lying, because that's all he does. When has this man ever told the truth? I doubt if he'll even tell the truth if it's a benefit to him, because he's so used and he's so programmed to lie. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16. And this is talking about, well, you can apply this to you dumbass Americans that still believe in this man, in this administration. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Look how many people crying in their cars, can't pay their bills, losing their farms. Yeah. The Lord doesn't have to take your life to destroy you. If that's what y'all thinking. No, he could destroy you in many ways. And there's so many ways he can get you that's way worse than death. He can put you in adversity. Matter of fact, the Lord is in the process right now of putting the curses on our enemies. And they can't hang. And they decide their kingdom is still up and running. Wait till it falls. They can't hang now. Let's see, we can get a few more, we can close. Sirach chapter 13, verse 6. This is talking about how Esau finesses these other nations with lies, false hope, fake promises, stringing them along with bullshit and more lies. Sirach chapter 13, verse 6. If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee. He will smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair and say, what wantest thou? See, that's the carrot before the stick. He's going to try to bribe you first. And then if you don't bite, that's when he coming with the sword. Just like he has been doing for what? Most of his second term and most of his first term. His first term, he bombed Syria 3 times. Psalm chapter 73, verse 12. Behold, these are the ungodly. They who prosper in the world, they increase in riches. Trump only looking out for the people that can lock him up. That's it. Or can take him out. Because this man's protected by the Khazarian mafia. That's no secret. That's why so many people yield to him. What happened with that judge that went against Trump? House blew up. Mm-hmm. Let me see what else I got. I think that's it, y'all. You can go to Sirach chapter 14, verse 8. The envious man have a wicked eye. He turned away his face and despises men. Let Esau tell it, everybody else is the problem. Verse 9, a covetous man's eyes not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked drieth up his soul. No substance. Too busy trying to figure out how to take your shit instead of enjoying life. This man focuses on how to destroy himself, his people, theft, robbery, rape, murder. This is what this man's focus is, instead of just living and enjoying life. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. These people, these Edomites, they lie to themselves daily. Like they're trying to convince themselves. You ain't convincing us about how you're superior and how you are so righteous and good, clean, and wholesome. But at the same time, look at all the wickedness that you people do, and it goes unpunished. You just sweep it under the rug. Oh, boys will be boys. And the wicked will do wickedly, and the wicked shall not understand. Let's get that one. Close on out. Book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. See, the wicked doing wickedness is like breathing in them. It's what they were created to do. But see, they don't know they're doing wickedness because this is all they know. So when the Lord pull up and judge them, they ain't gonna understand why, or at least they gonna pretend like they don't understand why. But the wise shall understand, because the wise have been telling you this was going to happen to you via the apostles and the elders and the bishops, via the prophets, via the Bible, the Holy Spirit, via Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So y'all still think we just take it, we just shooting shots in the dark and always hitting the target as far as predictions and prophecy? No. But that's all right, though. Y'all finna find out that the prophets were not lying, and y'all about to go into captivity. Call halal yimla, Allahaya now Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, Wa Malaki, Bahashem, Harawat, Kakurash, Barakatham, the water Bible Ball, Wakwam Yasharala. Shalom.